All right guys, I got two killer moves that I want you guys to avoid. I'm going to show you the correct way to do this and a good drill that's going to help you to fight this. So if you're struggling with power, this is going to be a great video for you. So a lot of times what I see is when people are struggling with distance and they're struggling with power, they feel real jerky, like your timing is off. What's happening is we're taking the backswing with just the arms. You'll notice how my shoulders haven't really turned here. And if my shoulders don't turn, I only have a very small amount of room in the downswing to accelerate to get to contact. So I really have a small amount of area to build that speed. I want to create as much room, as much distance as I can to create speed. So if I go shorter back, I'm really going to have to accelerate fast to the ball. If I make a good long full turn, so if we go PGA Tour average about 118 degrees of shoulder turn with a driver, that's a lot of shoulder turn. And then now they got a lot of space in the downswing to accumulate speed. So you never feel like you have to rush at all. So I want you guys to work on this two-step progression to help you do this. Number one, put that club across your shoulders. And what we're going to do here first is we're going to go ahead and put the grip end on my left shoulder. And I'm going to rotate until I get, here would be 90 degrees to the camera. I'm going to go all the way past 90 degrees. And I should feel a good stretch in my obliques. I'm going to do this about 15 times. So 2, and then 3 all the way on through. And then after I've done it 15 times, I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to come all the way around, and I'm going to try to get this grip pointing behind me as far as I can. We're going to do another 15 reps going back and then coming all the way on through. Once we've done that, let's go ahead and hinge forward, let our hips drop back, get into our posture, and we're going to do the same thing staying into our posture. So now our club's pointing down to the ground about to where my right foot is, and I'm pointing all the way over to the right side. And then as I come up, I'm going to have my club pointing up to the sky as far behind me as I can, and do the same thing. Another 15 reps. Then on the last rep, 5 or 6 more where I go all the way back, I come all the way through, and then I just stand up out of that. Once we've done that, we're ready to add a club to this. Let's make that same motion, just using our hands and arms and swinging the club. There we go, nice fluid swing all the way back, all the way through. That's going to help to free you up, give you a lot of space to create speed in the downswing. Now the second thing, now that we have this speed, we got to create a little bit of leverage with the arms. We're trying to create, an angle between the arms and the club, and then release that angle to get speed. So the sharper this angle is, the later in the swing, the more that can release and help this to accelerate later in the swing. So a key that I find, if you watch your swing from face on camera, just like we're doing here today, watch the very first start of the downswing. So as I'm going back, if we can trace this golf club all the way to the top, as I start down, I'm making a narrower circle as I start my downswing. So my backswing club went back, in the downswing, it went inside that circle. That's going to give me some lag. So a nice wide circle, free-flowing arms. As I start down, I'm making a narrower circle. There's our lag. And then I'm making a wide circle as I come all the way on through to the finish. That's a big-time key. For those of you who are really struggling with this, what's happening is you're picking it up with the arms, hands and arms, making a narrow circle going back. And then this right forearm is pushing, these muscles in the bottom of the right forearm pushing, and I'm making a wider circle coming down, and then narrow coming through. So a good swing, I would be wide, narrow, and then wide coming on through. In a swing where I'm losing a lot of speed, I would be going narrow, picking the club up, casting it wide, and then folding the arms up early and going narrow in the follow through. So really focus on that wide, big circle, small circle, big part of the circle in there. So let's put put those two main keys together. Big shoulder turn back and through, and let's make a wide circle going back, narrow up that circle, and get some great lag. Let's really rip this ball. There we go. That's going to get you some good speed. Work on those keys, guys. You're going to be hitting it farther with less power, less effort than you ever had before. All right, guys, I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. If you did, I got an even better bonus for you. If we want to get distance in the golf swing, we've got to get a lot of lag, and then we've got to let that lag go. Well, I've got my #1 lag video. I'm going to play a preview of that here in a second. If you're on a desktop device, go ahead and click the link that pops up on your screen. If you're on a phone or a tablet, click the iCard that's somewhere on your screen right now. That's going to take you to where you can get instant access to that full video. Plus, you're going to get 5 videos from our Top Speed Golf system. Never going to cost you a dime. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Click that thumbs up button. That really helps us out. And also remember to subscribe. That way you'll see our newest videos. See you guys in the lag video. Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Clay Ballard, and in today's video we're going to talk about one of the absolute worst drills for creating lag. It's a very common drill that I see, and in this drill what we're going to do is we're going to set the wrist very early to create an angle of lag, and then we're going to try to hold this throughout the swing. It's one of the worst things that you can do to build lag. I'm going to talk about the science behind why this is the case, and I'm also going to give you a great drill to help you improve your lag, all in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. If I do it this way versus holding that position, exact same thing happens when we're building the lag in the golf swing. So what we want to do is throughout the swing, I want to have a very low and wide takeaway. So I'm not going to set my wrist early at all. If you look at a lot of the top players, you look at Adam Scott, very wide takeaway, not very much wrist set at all. You look at Rory McIlroy, look at Tiger Woods. All these players are using a wide takeaway and not getting very much wrist set, so that later in the swing, as we start down, we can increase this wrist set, and we're really only going to max out this angle of lag for a split second in the downswing. Okay, so a three-step drill here. Now, as we get started with this, I want to remind you that the fulcrum in this golf club for getting a massive amount of lag is right at the end of the golf club. This is where I want my hinge point to be.